Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reacting to Slovenia. So far I've never listened to this song. I heard it's gonna be a very hipsterish, very cool entry. There are also many people talking positively about this song, so let's just dig into this topic. Slovenia has recently, we can say that Slovenia was reborn recently, has been reborn. Yeah, has been reborn. Hopefully grammatically is correctly. Yeah, with hvala ne, hvala ne. It was a very huge, age increase between Slovenia 2017 and 2018. It's such a different vibes, different songs, and it really affects positively the image of Slovenia, to my point of view. It started sounding very modern, very contemporary, very young, and very artistic. This year, I do expect there's gonna be like another alternative contemporary music. But so far, Slovenia is doing well. Apparently, is going into the right direction. They're kind of getting, they're kind of orienting themselves toward millennials, toward the platforms, younger audiences. So let's all see what Slovenia is going to present this year to Eurovision. We have a Zala Kralj and Gašper Šantl with the song Sebi. It's going to be interesting. Let's just dig into this. Alright, I hope I'm not gonna have any strikes. Alright, I already like it. It's very moody. She looks like Lord when she was younger. Lord was younger. When she was looking younger. Because Lord kind of looks very old, but she's lovely. I love Lord. She's music. It's a very moody song. This is a low key, very soulful, very nostalgic. Oh, this winter. Wow. I like this style. This is actually so much like Lord. So subtitled, so fine, It's like, it's just like, diving very, very deep. I like the story of the video. It's like a connection between boys, like younger and older. And it's like airplane, when he was playing with the airplane, and now there's like a real airplane. It's like a kind of like an idea, when you were young and you were playing with the dreams, and when you're older you already have those dreams kind of realized. I need to read the lyrics translation to understand. So when he was younger, he was, directing, throwing that plane. And now he's like older and he's the pilot who is also orienting the plane. Wow. Oh, this is so smart. I love it. This song just makes me to remind my childhood, when I was like 15, 16, going with two of my best friends, we used to walk the nights, through the city, because that's how it's used to, like you go hang out. We don't really go in, well, we didn't used to go to nightclubs in Moldova. Well, at 15, we couldn't even go there. So I remember those long nights when you were hanging out, and then we were just walking through the town night town. And this is just reminds me exactly the same emotions when I was, dreaming with my friends. When at night, in the night, you can, picture a whole new world where you can picture the dreams. And I remember we had like a small box and we were always listening to some music there, very interesting artistic songs, like laying on the grass, and just like watching the sky, drinking beer, and this is memories, it's like lifetime memories. This is so beautiful. Slovenia, this is so good. I'm sure this song is not going to be understood by the public, the same as happened with the Portugal last year. And I hope that this might scare Slovenians and again such masterpieces. So guys, let's check the translation of the lyrics for the word Sebi. So it starts in this way. When your mind is full, you can listen to my heart beating. When your mind is full, like probably like when you think too much, you overthink either the problem or, like problems, like your mind is full of problems. This is the only time when you really feel pressured by something. You can listen to my heart beating. When your burden is heaven, you can take refuge in me. Wow, this is a very, very cool, very smart metaphors. Ask me what keeps me going, it's achievements and distances. Yeah, that says about her being very charismatic, about her being very goal-oriented. When a leaf goes with the wind and resisted, I go with the flow and resisted. Nice. The stars are not always visible. Stay true to yourself. Don't tell me to forgive you. Ah, the stars are not always visible. This is so cool. Like you need to strike always to the stars. You need always to achieve the best you can achieve or can be achieved. But you should never limit yourself. You should always strike to the highest and to the best. And the stars are not always visible, meaning that sometimes you can doubt, yourself. Sometimes you can undervalue yourself. But there's always going to be somebody around who's going to help you to clear the sky to see the stars. Wow. There are tears in your eyes. Let them keep falling. When our wishes differ, you accept me and I accept you. Wow, it's like about the relationships and the moment when you start to have a different future, probably when you see differently the final point. Look at me, that everything has a meaning. Eternity and this planet are not friends. I as well, I'm but a snowflake that's waiting for spring to come. Wow. The stars are not always visible. Stay true to yourself. Don't tell me to forgive you. Oh, don't tell me to forgive you. You needn't prove yourself. The same tears, the same fear bind us. The stars are not always visible. Stay true to yourself. Don't tell me to forgive you. It's just like I don't understand with "don't tell me to forgive you." Maybe to forgive what? Did she mean to say that to forgive that he was crying? And as a man, it's kind of like especially in this culture, Slavic, post-Yugoslavic, Moldovan is also like a part of that culture. Maybe crying is like a sign of a weakness, and maybe she's saying, don't tell me to forgive you. Like maybe he was asking forgiveness because the sky was unclear, the stars were not visible. So maybe at one point he started to give up and he was asking apologize for that and he was crying. You needn't prove yourself. You didn't need to prove yourself. The same tears, the same fear bind us. beautiful, guys. This is so smart. I like it because it's smart and it's very simple. It's very simple. And you know what? This is the most complicated to do, you know? It's like when you have very deep meaning but hidden under such a fine, you know, line, it's hard. And it's so smart, guys. This is so smart. I like so much, you know, like you can refuge in me. And by that meaning that when, you know, your partner is the person who, or your friend is the person that embodies you, you know, it's a person which has similarities. It's a person who will protect you. And when you feel weak, you can always apply, or you can always find a shelter in your friend or in your partner. When a leaf goes with the wind and resist it, I go with the flow and resist it. I like very much the stars are not always visible. Stay true to yourself. Don't tell me to forgive you. It's so interesting because the song is so pessimistic, but again in a very good way. It's so like calm. It's so like, you know, simple, yet you can feel like there is something mysterious, like there is some secrets hidden in this song. And that really elevates. I really want to listen to this song again. Now when I understand this idea behind... Wow, I'm having goosebumps and I'm actually shaking because I'm so happy to find someone who can create so beautiful. Yes, this song is just like... I like that. I wish that, you know, the season... I like the spring, but I wish it was not sunny day filmed. Because more cloudiness would add more dramatism to the song. And she's kind of like whispering, you know, and she sounds like she's scared to verbalize this story, you know, to verbalize these feelings. The song is just like takes me back to the memories, takes me back to the past. But also it takes me on a field with the stars, you know, like, wow. I feel like this song is just like swallows me, you know, it just like it dips me into itself.
So like, you know, there's these small things, this... Jonida.
She's so young and this is so smart. If that's her own creation, this is just genius. Yeah, now I understand why this guy was holding her so hard. That's the moment when she tells him not to worry or to cry. It's like the main character of the video is the boy who was young and now he's older. And it's this airplane explains the dreams, this airplane explains the achievements he wants to achieve. And he's the pilot now, you know, when he's grown up. And she's co-pilot. She's being there to support him, she's being there to be a refugee place, to be a shelter place for him. Bravo, bravo. This is just chills, like I have goosebumps all over. I don't know if you could see, guys. It's beautiful. I have goosebumps. It's not because this song is, you know, it's like, it's not because the voice is so high or there is some epic climax moment. You have the chills when you find a song which can resonate with yourself. It's a song which can speak for me, you know, or it's a song which can takes me somewhere. Because when a song can takes you somewhere, you know that's your song, you know, it's a song that you will close your eyes and you will detach from the reality. And that's what the art is supposed to do, you know, it's supposed to take the the consumer of the art, takes out of the routine, takes out of the monotonous life we have, right? And just take us to the place we want to take. If we want to be sad, if we want to be melancholic, we can listen to this song. If we want it to be empowered, if you want to be inspired, we can listen or look to the other, art pieces. This is beautiful. This is amazing. And for me, Slovenia is, along with Portugal, along with Iceland, who looks provocative, but also Iceland is having a deep meaning, and I will be making another review for that. It is going, and with Italy, they have found a place, a hidden place in my heart. This is just brilliant. This is really brilliant. And Slovenia, I don't know if you're gonna strike. I don't know if you're gonna get a high position, because nowadays people are lazy to think, people are lazy to search. But if you can make some show, where, because again it's Slovenian language and it's beautiful, but people they're not gonna understand. And if they're not gonna understand, they're gonna take it so absurd, this song, because they're gonna say, whatever. You got me. Honestly, I'm subscribing definitely to Zala Kralj and Gašper Šantl. Hopefully I read very correctly their names. This is amazing, guys. I love Slovenia. I love it, and I'm gonna rooting for Slovenia as well. Bravo. Whew. All right, guys. Tell me, what do you think about Slovenia? Did you enjoy this song? Did you not? What was the message you found in it? What is your opinion about this entry? How do you think Slovenia is going to perform in Eurovision 2019? Was it better a style for Slovenia than Hvala Ne? Because it's also very young. It's like the opposite, completely opposite side. Do you think Slovenian language gonna be a huge barrier and obstacle for this entry? Yeah, just share your thoughts, share your opinion, and it could help me, it could help them if they're doing some market research for now, or some other Eurovision fans who might come by. And let's all promote things which are smart and sophisticated, because I feel like there is a lack of sophistication nowadays. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I respect and love you a lot. You can find some other videos on the channel for other countries as well. For the future, I'm planning to also unveil some of my favorite songs so far. I'm gonna do songs requests, and I feel like we can all together find those songs which gonna take us somewhere. And please subscribe if you want to be if you want to go along with me and others to discover this competition and the music world itself. It's just like, let's create our small community and family of music geeks. Thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful morning, a wonderful life, and I hope to see you back. And as usually, see you in the next video.